Hi, my name is Jayoza. I teach, mentor, and coach people on public speaking so that they can give winning high stakes speeches, whether it's one on one in a job interview or in front of a small group at a business or sales meeting or before a large crowd at a conference. Today, I want to give you a job interview tip, and this is a very important tip because the people that I coach, this is the one thing they really have difficulty. And I can understand it because a lot of the people that I coach are not salespeople, and even salespeople have difficulty with this. And it's this C word, close. They do not know how to close. Now, I gotta explain this to you a little bit more. When I say close, I don't mean at the end. You gotta close at each point. And that's where I try to reframe their thinking, and then they do a great job. They end up getting a high paying job. So, to give you a quick example, the first person most of us ever talk to when it comes to trying to get a job is somebody in the HR department. Okay. I'm just going to assume that is the case for what I'm about to teach you. You got to close the HR person. The HR person is trying to screen you out, and he or she is trying to see whether it's worthy of her time and effort to pass you on to the hiring manager for this particular position. And that's what you want. The HR person, your objective is let the HR person feel like he or she's in complete control, and you are making him or her get you to talk to the hiring manager. That's your close. So you got to do it by letting the person know that he or she's under control. And that's what you should do. And this is why people who are not in sales or who are not good in sales have real difficulty. So I'll give you an example on how I would do it. So let's say the HR person is interested in my background and I have a nice conversation, relaxed, don't put a lot of pressure on yourself because this is just a screening. You ask him more about the position. Can you describe the position? Then saying, I think I could add tremendous value based on my education, based on my experience, based on my interest, my ability to get along with people. I think I would be. Once you say that, you immediately ask, so Mr. or Miss HR person, what do you think? What are the three things that you think that makes me a good fit for this position or for us to move to the next step? And he or she will cite, I think you got a good education, I think you work, and I think you are interested. And the main thing is that the way you're handling it is what he or she's going to really notice. That this guy's kind of giving me control, and he or she's going to tell you, like, yeah, I like this, I like that, and yeah, you sound like the kind of person that we would want to hire, because he or she is gauging you on the kind of conversation you're having. And once you do that, he or she lists the three items, you then immediately go for the close and say, it appears that there is an interest for us to have further conversation. So when can you arrange a phone call with the hiring manager? Would it be possible to do it in the next 24 to 48 hours? That's it. That's your close. He or she's going to do that, and you're going to be talking to the hiring manager. And then when you talk to the hiring manager for the first call, 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, you want to close the hiring manager. You got to know what your close is before you get on a call with anybody. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. And the close here is that you don't know much about this position. This person, man or woman, is not going to hire you. So your job is to get that person to refer you to arrange a call with the person who can hire you. And when you talk to that person, you got to find out whether that person is sold on you. And every point you're closing to the point where you get that final close where you actually get the job offer. The ultimate goal is to close on the job offer. And I always tell people one thing. When you are interviewing, you are speaking the job. You're not doing the job. Okay? The way you interview is the job for you. The interview is the job. The actual job out there is somewhere out there. Nobody knows exactly what that is, how it's going to be done, what the problem, all that is out there. You will not know that till you actually start the job, or even 3 to 6 months into the job, on what the real job is. You get to define that in many cases if you're a strategic hire. But when you're looking for a job, when you're interviewing, you got to speak the job. And speaking the job is what gets you the job. And a lot of people that I coach just do not get this. Once I work with them, I reframe the whole thing, they do a fantastic job. And I work with veterans who have never gone to any kind of these interviews. And they're scared, like, I've never done any of this. Like, I've never had to go and interview and to sell myself. I said, don't worry, we'll take care of it. And they trust what I tell them. And even after interviews, they tell me that they didn't do well. And the next thing you know, I get an email saying, hey, I got the job. So I know it works. So here's the simple tip. Every point along the way, when you're looking for a job, you've got to know what the close is. You've got to close it. Because if you're not closing it, then you're being closed. And that can get really frustrating. But worse than frustration is you're going to lose confidence. You're going to run into a situation like you go to 50 interviews and not land an offer that you want. That's just unacceptable. And you got to know that if you're getting that many interviews and you're not getting a job, there's something you're not doing right. And the thing that I found that people don't do right is they don't sell themselves and they can't close. And if you can't close, you can't get the job offer. It's simple as that. This is not that complicated. Work on this, and if you need help, let me know. I can help you and get you the job you're looking for. It's something, if you're not good at it, you're going to keep struggling. Okay? So thank you for watching. I think I've given you everything where you can do it on your own. But if you need help, I'm here to help you. Okay? Because I want you to succeed and I don't want you to get frustrated. Thank you and good luck.